May I have a moment, please? I believe you are searching for a present for my brother. Mr. Shijima came around earlier asking about what would make Yamato happy. I cannot fathom my brother enjoying anything. Still, I told Mr. Shijima perhaps he can take him to a foreign— Oh!
You vixen. What deceit are you putting into his head? I held my tongue until now, circumstances as they were, but let me assure you, if you ever so much as think about devising another foolish scheme, I will make sure you regret—
Brother, you may be adept at reading the dragon stream, but unfortunately, your skill in reading a room is sorely lacking.
Mocking me, are you? I acknowledge your courage. As a reward, I shall kill you.
Well, I must repay such a generous reward. Now, let me think. How about I grant you the privilege to die a slow, miserable death of dehydration in the center of the vast Sahara?
What did you say to me?
Or perhaps, oh, this one's delightful, you could drown in the crystal clear waters of the Aegean Sea. Lovely, no?
What's the meaning of this?
Well, anyways, I'm sure you're quite exhausted, what with all the fighting and regressing the world twice. Why not leave Gyps in my care and abandon your responsibilities as a Hotsuin? Use the time you're given as a member of the human race to enrich your knowledge through practical learning.
Mako, how dare you?
And after a suitable amount of time, do the world a lovely favor. Go off somewhere and die an incredibly gruesome death. Well then, I must away.
I'm fine. It seems we've wasted time we do not have. I must be going. Take care. Go off somewhere, huh? I've been considering what Miyako said to me. As head of the Hotsuin family, I am unable to leave Japan due to my importance to its national defense. In fact, I never even considered leaving the country in the first place. But what Miyako said was to go die somewhere else. So that's the same as telling me to forget my position, deny my name, and be free. No, I suppose not. There is one thing I would like to try. Does your offer to do something for me still stand? This isn't because of what she said. As I mentioned, I've never left Japan. And for better or worse, Miyako Hotsuin does exist in this world. There may be fatal flaws with her personality, but her skill is nothing to scoff at. And I thought, perhaps it wouldn't be a terrible idea to leave Gyps to her and go on a journey. I'd like to go out on my own 2 feet and see the world that I, as Yamato Hotsuin, have a responsibility to protect. Of course, my sworn friend. We shall always be together.
I see. So that is what you wish for.
Where did you come from? You're worse than the blasted demons.
I heard from Daichi Shijima that the Shining One wished to give Yamato Hotsuin a gift. May I accompany you as well?
Must you tag along?
Just like him, I am also grateful for all that you have done. So please, allow me to join in rewarding you.
Do Do as you will. However, let me make this perfectly clear. There is no place for any of your suspicious powers during this journey. You ought practice walking.
Understood. We are to walk together as one, so it is a reasonable request.
Precisely. We shall travel by means of public transportation. That said, where shall we set our destination? You're right. The future and all its possibilities are in our hands. That doesn't sound too bad at all.
It sounds like this will be a fun trip.
With the two of you. It is for that dream which we shall win this final battle.
Oh, hey! Yeah, for me too. We were playing this just a few days ago, but it feels so nostalgic now. It still had some power left, so I decided to give it a try. It feels so strange, though. Up until all this started, I was trying my best to save the world inside a video game. But now we're fighting to save the real world. Our world.
What's that in your hands, Mr. Shijima? It resembles a tool used for missile guidance. So, this is a game console. I've known of their existence, but I never thought they would be so advanced.
Huh? You don't normally play games and stuff? What am I saying? Of course you don't.
I used to play chess, but I had to stop when I could no longer find an opponent that was a challenge.
You know, somehow not a single word of that sentence surprises me.
I don't generally have much free time to occupy with such leisure activities anyways.
Then, stay with me here, great idea incoming. After we beat Canopus, let's go out and have some fun together. I don't know if you heard the rumors, but I have my driver's license. I can show you how we civilians kick back.
I'm afraid I must decline. I have no time for such activities. The battle with Canopus is our top priority. We must use all of our strength, all of our focus. There is a good chance we may not survive the conflict. How can you think ahead when we still have so many challenges to face?
See, I think you got it all wrong. Having something to look forward to can actually make you fight harder, right? It's like taking study breaks. You appreciate them more when you're really working hard. I'm sure you can find some free time to hang out with us when all this is over, Miyako-chan. See, he knows it's important to have fun every once in a while. What do you say? Hey, we're not gonna force you into hanging out with us, but think about it, alright? Tell you what, why don't you borrow this? It can be your first step into the realm of leisure. It's easy, just the best way for an average teenager to have some fun. Well, I hope you give it some thought. It'd be great to hang out sometime.
Mr. Shijima is a rather strange person. Speaking with him makes me feel as though this upcoming battle with Canopus is of little consequence. He manages to brighten up everyone's lives and makes people smile. It's a very unique gift. His best quality? I see. It is exactly as I expected from someone who could call himself your friend. To hear someone like you say that, well, such an interesting person, this Daichi Shijima.
Miss Miyako! Please be my friend.
Huh? Friends? With me? That's a very clever jape.
But, I wasn't joking.
Miss Nita, I will help you, as I promised. However, we don't have time to talk about this right now. I am sorry, but I must decline your offer of friendship.
But...
Miss Nita, let me make this absolutely clear. I have nothing to share with you.
Wait. Up until now, my friends and I talked a lot, and we've even argued, really argued. That's how we overcame our hardships. I know we can understand each other too. We can be friends. I know it.
They are empty words, Miss Nita. My apologies. I must take my leave.
Why are you so stubborn?
Why are you so insistent on this?
Because I want us to understand each other. I fought with all my heart because I want to know your feelings. So please, Miss Miyako, don't leave. Don't run away.
It's pathetic. You speak of understanding, but you have no care for my circumstances. When words fail to get your understanding, you resort immediately to force.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just...
Actually, I rather enjoy this. You're so driven to attain friendship. I'm intrigued. I shall accept your challenge head on.
Does that mean you'll...
I shall be your friend, Miss Nita.
Really? I did it!
Miss Nita? Now, first things first. From now on, I'll be referring to you as Io-chan. Is that understood? Io-chan?
Yes!
And you shall refer to me as Miyako-chan. I wish for you to put all of your strength into it. That's what friends do, is it not? I'm ready when you are.
Okay. I'm not quite sure how to do that.
I have officially announced my friendship with you, my first friend. Please do not disappoint. Now then, it is time to be bold once again, Io-chan. If you please.
Miyako!
Yes, Io-chan?
Chan? Since we just became friends, could we just go by Miyako and Io for now? Please?
Well, I suppose it's not good to pressure you. Being friends is more difficult than I'd thought. I shall learn firsthand how a friend is to behave from you, Io. Worry not. I am still a Hotsuin after all. Being a perfect friend shall be a simple task.
Perfect friend? I don't know what to teach her.
What was that, Io?
Nothing. I will do my best.
No, we shall do our best, together. Well then, I have some business to attend to. I shall take my leave for now. I will email you later, Io.
Of course, Miyako-chan. Were you here the whole time? I gathered all my courage and just told Miyako-chan how I felt. She may be the Gyps chief and Core Karoli, but deep down we're the same. Do you think Miyako-chan and I will be good friends? I did have to go way outside my comfort zone and kinda force her to be my friend. Still, that can be a little fun too. I was only able to summon all that courage because of what happened those first 7 days, and what's happened in this world. And because you've been watching over me. So, if you'd like to, from now on. Huh? Friends? Oh, okay, yeah, always. Well, I'm gonna head back. See you soon.
It's me. And who did you think it would be? I'd like you to head to the Metropolitan building immediately. We've just received a report that creatures believed to be shards of Canopus are appearing there. Agents Sako and Kano notified the others. Everyone is already en route to the Metropolitan building. With Mako and Alcor on our side this time, we may learn some information on Canopus. I will be counting on you.
What the hell are these?
Somebody help!
What the? He's surrounded!
It's dangerous here! Run! Run where?
Where should we go? What do we do?
Oh no, they're panicking. They don't know what to do. We need to get them out of there and bring them somewhere safe. Brother!
Accursed Canopus! Not only is he spreading the void, but he sees fit to directly lay siege to humanity as well.
So those are the shards of Canopus. If they're truly part of him, then there should be no means of killing them.
So, you and Saiduk haven't seen those things in person yet? Chief Miyako, Canopus pretty much created you, right? Know anything about the shards?
I'm sorry. I don't. Huh?
That is... What the... Those shards are acting strange. Could this be...
Now isn't the time to wonder, Fumikano. Let us take this opportunity to drive them back.
Right! We gotta save him, and the civilians, too! Looks like everyone's alright.
Those shards. Did we kill them? We managed to kill a part of Canopus. But how is that possible? It is not that simple. Canopus is beyond the concept of mere physical strength. He's immortal.
I noticed it as well. Kano, you sounded like you had an idea.
It's a theory at best. It seemed as though the shards were hesitant to attack you two. Chief Mako, you were created to serve as the exact same being as Chief Yamato, right? Well, it may be like having duplicate files in a disk's memory. Usually that data would either be overwritten or corrupted. But in this case, both chiefs continue to exist together. I believe the shards are incapable of comprehending this anomaly. They encountered something they couldn't understand and must have gone haywire.
So, you theorized that our existence itself was not predicted by Canopus.
Canopus is the epitome of order, the perfect being. Could he have created something beyond even his own comprehension?
It seems so. This is likely a result of Yamato Hotsuin's decision to remain in the Akasha stratum after the last regression, as well as your choice to continue living, Miyako Hotsuin, even after you lost to the Shining One. Canopus could not predict the choices you would make, nor the potential that you both hold within. If we use this to our advantage, we may have a tactic that proves effective against him.
That is true, if our attacks worked against the shards of Canopus. Perhaps they will still strike true against the being himself. Not yet. Not while he still controls the prime factors of the universe. As long as he holds dominion over those 4 factors, we don't stand a chance against him. Steal the prime factors? That's impossible.
Maybe not.
Take away the factors? Are you mad? What are you trying to become? Do you think you can equal the divine order of the universe?
If that is what it takes to destroy him, we shall become anything, be it divine order or God itself. Our demon summoning app has a function that allows us to take an enemy's ability and make it our own. We may be able to use that to steal away the prime factors from Canopus and gain dominion over them ourselves.
Ah, of course. You intend to use the skill crack function. Use the skill crack to take the prime factors. I think that might actually work.
I never dreamed of such a thing. Stealing the prime factors from my creator? Somehow, you always manage to greatly exceed my expectations.
I believe this is our first ray of hope.
However, your current skill crack is not enough to gain power over the factors or Canopus. I will need to modify its programming.
How long will it take?
Perhaps before the sun rises. I will have it completed before the void swallows this world.
And begin expanding the functions of the skill crack while you work on improving the terminal.
Guys, does this mean we finally found a way to beat Canopus?
You continue to surpass more than my expectations. You defy common sense itself. So this is the potential that Elcor speaks of. It feels like it's been a while since we spoke like this, Miss Sako.
Yes, you may be right.
Yes, an absolute coincidence. I just so happened upon Sako and Miyako talking as I was passing by. They are likely discussing that question we spoke of last time. It seems interesting, so...
Chief, do you remember that question about the runaway train you asked me once?
How nostalgic. As I recall, you were unable to provide an answer.
Yes. I have one now, though.
Pray tell.
Chief Miyako, please, allow me to join you again.
Pardon me, is that your answer?
You were on your own because you were so capable. But there are only so many lives you can save when you're alone. That's why you had no choice but to sacrifice the few to save the many. Which is why I ask that you use me. I will be your support. If you ever have to make that choice again, let me worry alongside you. Let me help you work toward a better solution. And if we still must sacrifice the few, then I will go and save them myself. The world's problems are not simple enough to solve on two rails. So please, we can search for a better solution together.
This is how you overcome so many challenges? Combining strengths to complement one another. That strength has overcome even me. You've changed, Miss Sako. You who once stood by my side and served me without question, now return like this. And might I add, very assertive as well.
There are people that helped me change. One of them, an easygoing youth, who is wonderful enough to accept every part of me. The other, a man who won't forgive idleness and guides me with his determination and the occasional admonishing speech.
I don't need to ask. I believe I know them too. it would seem that I must change as well.
Chief Miyako.
That is unnecessary. Besides, you are far better at that sort of thing. He's still rather soft. I suppose that's what makes him who he is.
Then I hereby reinstate Makoto Sako as an agent of Gyps. Let us defeat Canopus and take back this world for mankind. Together. I'll be counting on your support, Miss Sako.
Yes, Chief.
I expect great things from you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, hello. I didn't know you were there. Yes, I just had to tell her what I thought in my own way. You've become quite the influence on me. You've changed me. Please, let me thank you properly. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm not falling for that again. Let's go together. Now there's nobody that can defeat us.
Oh. We're going up against Canopus soon, so I'm a little nervous, but... So much happened here, I thought I'd come and try to sort out my feelings. This place has changed so much. Not too long ago, it was full of smiling and music. It feels like forever ago, but... It's only been 3 days. I think I said the same thing when we were going off to fight Polaris. You guys came here too. Ina! I guess we're both thinking the same thing. Yeah. Okay then, partner. Let's rock this place. Let's do it! That song we wrote thanks to you? We want to play it here first, for all those who died. And we want you to hear it too.
Woo! You two are so cool! I never thought I'd get to hear the Aihina Stars live! You girls rock! I can't wait for the next show!
Huh? What? Looks like we got a crowd going. This many people? For real?
Are you two idols? That performance was amazing! It really cheered me up. Bravo!
Irie! Hinako! You rock! I didn't think that many people were listening. I can't believe it. Hey, how'd we do? Really? You know, the actual show's gonna be even better. Pyrotechnics and lasers and everything. So you better come see us after we fix the world, got it? Promise me. We'll bring back the world. That way we can make music to our heart's content. I'll be counting on you, partner. Yeah, and I'll be counting on you too.
I finished my new chawanmushi. I wanted Miyako to have some. That's good. Theoretically, the best.
I do not require it. I have no reason to accept your charity.
You do so have a reason. You became our friend. So, it's a peace chawanmushi. I put everybody's wishes into it.
That is not the point. What's with that look? It's delicious.
Because it's filled with everybody's wishes. If we all eat it together, it gets even better. We can get everybody together next time. I'll do my best to make a big meal.
Eat with everybody? I don't remember the last time I ate with others. Eating was simply a way to supply nourishment. It never occurred to me that it should be an enjoyable activity as well.
Miyako, you eat alone?
Most often, yes. Occasionally, there were dinners with military and government officials, but that was no different than eating alone.
Miyako, I still have chawanmushi left. Eat some with me. They're all really good.
Oh, wait, Mr. Tori, where were you keeping all this food? What were the results of the recent Seek and Destroy operation?
No casualties amongst our unit. We neutralized the demons as planned.
Were there civilian casualties?
No casualties, Chief Hotsuin.
That's impossible. All our predictions showed an inevitable 40% casualty rate. Please explain, Agent.
We had the cooperation of civilian app users, ma'am. With their help, we were able to surround and exterminate the demons.
Civilian app users?
They proposed we work together, so we joined forces to put down the demon threat. This went against our original strategy, but I felt it was the best decision. I accept full responsibility.
Thank you, Agent. Please return to Perimeter Watch.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
You came. Civilians are meant to be protected. Yet, by working together with those civilians, everyone was kept safe. I couldn't believe my ears.
He's right. Every civilian and every agent think and worry. We all share these struggles together.
Mr. Kuriki?
Together, they chose the best way to protect everybody involved. Just like you do. We all want to save people, gyps and civilians alike. That's why we must join forces. We can save so many innocent lives.
Even if we did ally, it's impossible to save everybody. There's no guarantee that
Of course, even I don't believe such fantasies. That doesn't mean we shouldn't strive to save as many lives as we can. That's why I'm here. I humbly request that you order your agents to cooperate with civilian tamers. Please, Miss Hotsuin, I beg of you.
You think so too? First you oppose me, and now you bow your head and beg a favor. Mr. Kuriki, I'm concerned with aspects of your proposal. However, I cannot deny the results garnered by my staff working together with civilian tamers. Considering the rate at which our force is decreasing, I must agree that building a common front is the best decision. I shall give a formal order to my staff. They will cooperate with your app users and do their utmost to save all lives that can be saved.
Let me thank you as well, Miss Hotsuin.
You do not need to thank me. I merely decided that your proposal was logical. Keep in mind, this is nothing more than a temporary alliance. It will help us all to endure until this catastrophe is over. Do not forget, we need to defeat Canopus to put an end to this. We must win, at all costs. I shall take my leave. New strategies must be formulated.
I will not fail. We will unite so that we can emerge victorious. No, so we can take back all our tomorrows. Thank you for coming with me. Your presence gave me the courage to do this. Now I can fight Canopus with every ounce of my strength. There's only a little more to do. Together, we can build a future for mankind. I'll see you soon. I have to go tell the guys that backup's on the way.
Oh, hey you! Your ears must have been ringing. I was just thinking about what you did for me last time we talked. Thank you. Mako's been really sweet to me too. Maybe a little too sweet. Still, thanks to that, things have been much easier for me. Even Fumi's become more cooperative. I guess not if it gets Fumi to act the way she did. Just kidding. I was just listening to a message Koharu left me. She called me on Mother's Day, but I couldn't pick up because I was busy with patients. So she left me a message. It made me so happy when I listened to it, I decided to save it. It's a little strange, isn't it? I'm not her mom in this world, but she still calls on Mother's Day. She says that she loves me as much as her mom. It makes me feel wonderful. Sometimes I listen to the message, just to hear her voice. It cheers me up and keeps me strong when I'm feeling down. It's kinda like my good luck charm. Oh, why don't you come see Koharu with me next time? I'm sure you two will get along great, even if she doesn't have her memories. Oh, wonderful! I'll be looking forward to it. Now that we have that to look forward to, we're gonna have to do our very best in the final battle, so we can go see Koharu. Well, let's start heading back.
Don't go in with your arm, moron! You gotta twist your whole body.
Yes, Coach.
There it is. Don't forget that feeling.
Oh, weren't you the guy with Keita the other day? The kid really wanted to learn how to box after Keita sent those thugs running. I didn't think Keita would do it, but the boy just kept begging until he gave in. Keita's actually a really good coach. And look at this! Keita brought it for me. He said one of his friends made it. He might seem cold, but he's got a really good heart. He's a fighter for sure, but he can be caring. Oh, Keita!
Hey, didn't notice you were here. Did I tell you to stop, kid?
No, Coach!
The kid wouldn't take no for an answer. He's a tenacious little runt. He's actually pretty good. I'm looking forward to how he'll be in 5, maybe even 3 years. You know, I still can't forgive weakness. But if a person wants to become stronger and get rid of that weakness, then they're no longer weak. You can always learn how to fight, always keep getting tougher. It's all about your dedication. There's nothing to learn from them. I just saw what was already there.
Yo there! I was just reading the latest chapter of Offside Goalie Masashi. And just my luck, they're never gonna finish the series. I don't know how it'll all end. Kinda like us. What fate lies ahead for Demon Smasher Joe and his plucky band of junior Demon Smashers? To be continued in next week's chapter. Hey, I think I'd actually read some. Nope, I think I got everything. Oh, you mean go say goodbye to my girl before that whole final battle thing? I guess now would be the perfect time to do it. It's a little cliche though, right? Yeah, I think I'll skip it. Her Royal Hotsuin-ness sent over some medical supplies, so she's gonna be just fine. Oh, then you understand, right? I mean, if I go over there, isn't it bad luck? Like saying, hey, I'm gonna die, just wanted to tie up some loose ends first. Besides, I haven't popped the question yet, right? So I can't die. That's just how the universe works. Plus, come on, she's a smart cookie. She'd see right through me and figure out that we were heading into certain doom. And that'd just make her worry. I don't want to make her worry, do I? That's just plain cruel. So, nope. I say we waltz over there, take down Canopus, and then waltz back like nothing happened. That's the spirit! What's that? Need help with your assaults? Here's a secret, straight out of our vaults. It's all about the waltz, the waltz! We've got the whole gang together again? And even better, we've got one heck of a badass, demon-smashing, rarely speaking leader. We've got this in the bag. We just go out there and do our best. Well, I'm gonna finish up my manga and then I think I'm good to go. I'll see you soon, kid.
Oh, it's you. What do you want? I gave it up. Memories, feelings, souls, these things can't be controlled by science. I don't know why I stopped. I guess it was just making me so frustrated and impatient. And then, the research stopped being fun. Normally, I'd be so happy to be doing things like this. I wonder why I got so worked up about leaving memories behind. Especially when I can't even understand my own feelings. Huh, that's probably what it is. You're actually pretty intelligent, you know that? I excluded that possibility from the start because it sounded pretty stupid. I see. That means they weren't bad after all. Yeah, I guess that's it. Sometimes the idiocy was exhausting, but overall, it was pretty fun. I can't believe I was affected by such normal desires. Maybe it's my fault. I mean, I keep hanging around with people far below my own intelligence. Yes, you're an idiot. There's this idiotic aphorism that stupidity is contagious. Maybe it's true. Anyways, I wanted to keep my memories and feelings from this world in their complete form. For that stupid reason. That was really just dumb and... Humans really are interesting. I always thought my feelings were nothing more than chemical reactions in the intracerebral substance. Talking about all this almost makes me feel stupid for letting it get to me. We should wait until we defeat Canopus first, but then we can think about everything ahead of us.
Alcor and I are nearly finished with the terminal. With some final adjustments, we should be able to use it to reach Canopus.
I believe I'm not required for this part of the process. My work on the skill crack modifications should soon be finished as well.
Good work, both of you. Through our battle with the shards, we have finally found a glimmer of hope. We may have a chance at defeating Canopus. Still, before we begin this final battle, there is a decision we must make. Exactly. It will be too late if we wait until after the battle to decide. There's no telling how soon before another administrator appears.
That is true. Defeating Canopus is a necessity to stop the world's collapse. However, the more important question is how we shall deal with future administrator invasions. It is a decision that must be made now. The answer we decide will determine what kind of world the next regression will bring us.
I'm sure we each have our own opinions. However, we need to agree on a single course of action. Any disagreement?
Yamato's got a point there. Hey, does this situation remind you guys of anything? Like, last time, with Polaris? We all gathered like this and spoke pretty freely about what we wanted. Then again, last time we all ended up at each other's throats because we couldn't agree.
I haven't forgotten. But this time, we can stand together. We can overcome this crisis.
I gotta agree with you there. It makes me damn proud.
Agreed. So let us speak freely now. What will we do with the world when Canopus lies defeated? If anyone has an idea on how to deal with the invading administrators, speak now.
We have to do something about them before they annihilate humanity. But what can we do?
Well, I've got an idea how we can handle them. It's simple. We destroy every administrator. We eradicate every sword that comes for us.
Mr. Kuriki, are you mad? There are countless administrators and swords, as numerous as the stars themselves. It would be a fool's errand to try.
I think our odds are pretty good, actually. Once we defeat Canopus, we'll have access to the astrolabe once again. We hold the administrative authority, and Psyduke can manipulate the astrolabe. The damage caused by each invasion could be easily undone by regressing the world to a previous state. As long as humanity controls the astrolabe, we stand a solid chance of defeating the administrators. It'll be tough, yes, but eventually, there'll be no more to invade us.
But Mr. Kuriki, if all of you or Elcor are slain, that would be the end of the species. The astrolabe requires all the administrative authority and Elcor to function. I could not manipulate the astrolabe. Much of my existence is here.
Well, if that's the case, we just have to make sure we keep ourselves and Psyduke safe.
I'm totally down for this. It's pretty freaking simple. All we gotta do is kill the damn monsters that try to kill us, right? Besides, it really pisses me off that these dumbass administrators get to decide what happens in our world. This world belongs to humans. We make our own decisions.
That's my point. This is our world. We don't need administrators. And as long as we reject their rule, we control the astrolabe. After they're gone, we can still use the astrolabe to improve the world, end all suffering and poverty. It'll even be possible for us to restore the environment to its original state. We can improve our science, advance our medicine, heal those that suffer from incurable illnesses. The power of the astrolabe shouldn't be used to lord over humankind. It should be used to help them prosper. It'll be a long and arduous battle, but imagine what humanity could gain from victory.
True, controlling the astrolabe would be a great boon to mankind.
See? Sako agrees. What about the rest of you? Thank you for understanding. So, any other ideas?
To fight a nigh-endless onslaught of administrators and swords. I suppose that is one possibility, Shining One. Me? Well, there is the plan of which you and I spoke. We have the option of appointing a human as administrator, allowing them to ascend to the heavenly throne.
A human administrator? Is that even possible?
It is, though to do so, we require the reactivation of all functions of the astrolabe. By rewriting the data in the Akashic record, we could change a human into a being more like me, which would allow them to ascend the throne.
I see. And we could use the Triangulum I captured, repurposing them into this administrator's swords. We could do all that with the power of the astrolabe. It is like my plan, but will not require the multitude of sacrifices.
Correct. Moreover, should a human take the throne, there is no worry that they would wish to harm mankind. He or she would, in essence, be caretaker of the world.
A human governing the human world. So that is the future you seek.
Correct. But I should stress that the human who takes on this role will shoulder a heavy burden. They will have the power to reshape the world and the responsibility to guide it.
If they wanted, they could alter the world however they please. But should the world take a turn for the worse, all responsibility would rest upon them. A heavy burden indeed. Although, if one of sound morals were to take up the throne, the world could turn out beautiful.
True. Alas, there is one flaw to keep in mind. The human that sits upon the heavenly throne would remain forever in the Akasha. They would never be able to speak to their friends, to share the same time as them. They would know the world only from a distance.
No. That sounds really lonely.
That would be almost like death.
Although, the idea itself isn't a bad one. If a human becomes an administrator, we could restore the damage done to the world, and the other administrators wouldn't invade.
Yeah, but who would take up the throne then at such a terrible price?
Alright, so that's another option before us. Allow me to offer up one more alternative. We could create an entirely new world.
A new world? What does that mean exactly?
It means an escape from the administrator's system. The astrolabe can not only regress the world, but it can recreate it from nothing. And this new world would be outside the influence of the Akashic Record. In other terms, we would no longer be bound to the rule of the administrators.
But Yamato Hotsuin, you and I discussed the flaws in this solution previously.
I'm aware, Alcor. This choice will have its own set of problems. This newly created world would begin in a primeval state, devoid of all our history and technology. We must avoid this at all costs.
Is there a way around that? Is some way we can make it not primeval?
There is. It requires considerable use of the administrative authority.
What do you mean?
The administrative authority has the ability to inherently project one's will onto the world. We could further divide the authority you all possess amongst the entire population of the world. The combined will of 7 billion people would be actively reflected in the new world's creation. Collectively, there is a chance we could reshape everything. If we enacted this plan, perhaps we could avoid the primeval world entirely.
Oh, cool. If we make all that happen, maybe we could get a world pretty close to, this one. One big problem, though. There's barely anyone left alive in this world. There's certainly nowhere near 7 billion.
Even when a human has died, their data still exists within the Akashic Record. We can access that data and give to them a share of the administrative authority. If we do this, we can use the willpower of the deceased to change the world. The problem is, we can't be certain that the administrative authority will function the same in this new world. There's no assurance that we will be able to shape this new world as we see fit.
True. There is one other complication worth our discussion. If we are able to use the authority to reshape this new world, it will be forged by the will of all people.
So we won't just get people with good intentions. we'll get the will of evil people too. If it turns out that humanity is predominantly wicked, frightened, desperate, we'll get a world that will reflect that.
Yes, that's correct. And the world we make would be permanent. There'd be no chance to recreate it again. After all, if there's no administrator system, there will be no astrolabe. With no astrolabe, there'd be no regression. We'd never be able to modify the world or return it to a past state. But consider the alternative scenario. It might be a better world than this one. The will of 7 billion people, all wishing for some form of happiness, would be imprinted upon it.
We're basically betting the fate of the entire species on a single roll of the dice.
It is surely dangerous, but I think it is a risk worth taking. To strive for success, one must take calculated risks. Does anyone have any further ideas? Well then, it seems these are our 3 best theories. Now we must choose one.
Brother, wait. I'm sure everyone needs time to think before we commit to a solution. Why don't we allow them all a moment to ponder this rather than forcing them to decide right now?
You have a point.
Shining One, which path would you choose? I believe that no one would dispute your appraisal of the situation.
He's right. I mean, you aren't our fearless leader for nothing.
As long as you're with us, I think we could survive any world.
It seems as though your opinion will be the deciding factor for all of us. We don't have long before the Void takes this world. You will have to decide before. As for the rest of you, make your final preparations. Battle awaits.